What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we'll be talking about the 10 bloopers on late night talk show interviews. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications on so you do not miss any further future uploads. But without further ado, let's dive straight into our 10th spot. Coming up at number 10, Aziz on Colbert. In this slightly uncomfortable clip from November 2015, Colbert mentioned that Ansari has talked a lot about diversity on television and continues by asking him, does having you on my show count at all? Things get dicier when Colbert begins listing Ansari's accomplishments and incorrectly states the name of his book. Ansari remarks that someone will likely get fired over the incorrect information. To this, Colbert replies, God, I hope it's a white guy. Coming up at number 9, we have Jimmy Kimmel on Leno. Jay Leno's short-lived 10 p.m. talk show features a segment called 10 at 10, in which Jay would ask a celebrity 10 seemingly random questions that nobody would know. In this brutal segment, rival late-night host and Conan O'Brien pal, Jimmy Kimmel continually mocks Leno for his 10 p.m. show, for his appearance and voice, and for his feud with Conan O'Brien. The best moment, or worst depending on how you look at it, comes when Leno asks Kimmel what the most number of lap dances he's had in one night is. Initially, Kimmel doesn't answer, citing the fact that his mother is watching, and then he changes his mind and says, oh, wait a minute, the show's cancelled. Nobody's watching the show. Coming up at number 8, Crispin Glover on Letterman. In this bizarre clip from 1987, so mind the clip, Glover seems restless and frantic during his appearance on David Letterman's late night show on NBC. Glover reads newspaper clippings about himself, declares himself strong, and invites Letterman to arm wrestle. Letterman obviously is uncomfortable at this point and, comparing his current state to drowning, legitimately walks off the stage. Coming up at number 7, Cher on Letterman. This 1986 interview doesn't start off too badly. Letterman compliments Cher's smell, which is weird but nice, but it quickly becomes one of the awkward record books. Letterman asks Cher why she waited over 4 years to come on the show, and she claims at first that it's because she had to pay her hotel bill, which Letterman's show apparently agreed to partially cover, and then after that she gets to the real crux of it and spread out her emotions. To see this lovely moment, check it out right now. Coming up at number 6, we have Farrah Fawcett on Letterman. Farrah Fawcett's first appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman did not go well. The star spent over a minute talking about Central Park and embankments within Central Park. During this, she was unable to find her words and Letterman did not let off the hook. Fawcett exclaimed, "You're making fun of me." Somehow during the interview, Fawcett started talking about her grandmother's life and a painting she did using her butt. Coming up at number 5, we have Tom Cruise on the Opera. You could forget Tom Cruise losing all chill while talking to Oprah about their girlfriend, Katie Holmes. The iconic couch jumping moment from 2005 is shown above, but the whole interview is worth checking out for Cruise's contagious energy, larger than life personality, and Oprah's stunned reaction to the whole thing. Coming up at number 4, Jerry Lawler fights Andy Kaufman on Letterman. Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman were guests on the late night show with David Letterman in 1982, and for once the guests had a problem with each other, not with Letterman himself. Lawler slapped Kaufman, causing him to fall out of his chair. And when the show returns from a commercial break, Kaufman goes on a nearly minute-long profanity-filled rant. Kaufman doesn't hold back, calling Lawler A, threatening to sue Lawler for everything he has and ending the entire thing by throwing a glass of water on Lawler. Coming up at number 3, Madonna on Letterman. This infamous 1994 interview is bad from the moment it starts. Madonna hands Letterman a pair of her underwear and then proceeds to inquire, "Why are you so obsessed with my sex life?" The pretty real stuff happens in this episode when they both just call each other despiteful birds. Coming up at number 2, Geraldo vs Nazis. An all-out brawl began on Geraldo Rivera's talk show in 1987 when neo-Nazi skinheads appeared on as a guest. It all started when another guest on the show that day began choking one of the sympathizers. This led to a huge fight between the audience, host, and other guests. Rivera even broke his nose as part of the audio. Coming up at number 1, Quite recently, Joaquin Phoenix on Letterman. When Joaquin Phoenix appeared on the Late Night Show document back in 2010, he was pretty clearly under the influence of something Letterman never once let an opportunity slip by. Got his Phoenix on for the whole interview by asking about his hip-hop career, his retirement from acting, to which Letterman noted, "Looks like you're taking a little time off tonight." Another seemingly normal questions, Phoenix gave embarrassingly short answers, and at one point Ethan asked, "What do you have them on?" In reference to the audience, he was laughing at Phoenix's current state. Now guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn post notification on. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.